Welcome back to FithawkTV, Coach Ray here, and today we're going over, you know what I'm saying, my favorite workout, you know what I mean? We're going over arms today, arms. That's right, and most of y'all know arms has been a problem of mine since I started my bodybuilding. I've always had genetically small arms, so if you have small arms, this workout is gonna be for you, or if you just wanna add some mass to your arms. The great thing about this workout, it's quick. It's like 30 minutes, maybe faster, you know what I'm saying, maybe slower if you bullshitting, but it's usually faster, so you don't need much equipment for it. If you're at an apartment gym or if you're at home, you can most likely do this workout, right? And just to prove it to y'all, the picture I'm about to post up, that's where I started at. I had about 15 and a half, maybe 16-inch arms. Now we sitting at like 18 something maybe. Let me see, we're gonna find out right now. I'm gonna prove it. Go ahead. We got my professional tape measurer right here. Let me know when the flex, but I gotta make sure. Oh, she pulling it really tight, I don't like that. Down. What does that say? Pull it up, go up closer. Let's see if we can get the, 18 and a half? Hold on. Right there, 18 and a half? Okay, this is the other arm. I think we gotta check the other arm. Right arm, that was left arm. Right arm might be bigger, I don't know. Make sure we get it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they know we're not cheating. She pulling it kind of tight though, I don't know about like that. What's that one? The same? Oh, so it's a little bit smaller. Damn, it was 18 in like a half minus 1. So look, like I said, I started with 15 and a half, maybe 16 close. Now we're at 18 and a half. So this arm workout works. It's quick. It's a definite go-to. We about to get right into it. All right, so the first exercise that we're gonna do is actually it's a warm-up, okay? So what I like to do is I like to take one of these tables right here, put it on really light, okay? And what I do is I just take the one arm, I grab the ball, and I just get the blood pumping, all right? So I come down, I squeeze really hard, and this is just to warm up my elbows, okay? A lot of us, when you've been training a long time, you start getting that elbow tendonitis. This will kind of ease it up a little bit, right? Get your elbows ready to start working out. Biceps, I don't really need to warm up. I usually do the warm up as I'm doing my first bicep exercise. So I'll do the first exercise, not too heavy, to get my biceps warmed up. But my triceps, I really focus on warming those up. So the first exercise that I'm gonna do for the triceps is a tricep push down. Now, there's a few different variations of this one. Obviously, you have the elbows forward. Right here, right? You want to keep your elbows. So when you're doing this, keep your elbows locked to your side and your elbows don't move, okay? The whole time you're doing it, your elbows stay exactly where they're at, locked to your side, okay? So the first variation, elbows forward, go down, squeeze, elbows stay where they're at, but you come all the way up, get that stretch in your tricep, go down. That's the first variation, but that's not the variation we're doing today because we're worried about mass. We're trying to get size. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those elbows and we're gonna put them back like such, right? They were forward, now they're back. You come all the way up, push down, and keep the bar close to your stomach. See how the bar's close to my stomach? And you're gonna keep going like this. You're gonna do about 12 to 15 reps, as heavy as you can, okay? I'll show you some different angles so you can really see what it looks like. Also, I failed to mention that everything we're doing here is a superset. So you're gonna do a tricep workout straight into a bicep workout. Then take a little break, you go back to the tricep workout, and go back to the bicep workout. So the next workout we're gonna do is for the biceps. This is a staple of my bicep workouts. It's either the straight bar curl, or it's a preacher curl. And in this instance, there's no preacher curl machine, so we're gonna use the straight bar, okay? So I like to line my hands up a little bit outside of my shoulders. So you can see here, my hands aren't in line directly with my shoulders. They're a little bit wider, okay? For me, that helps me get a better contraction. My elbows are exactly in the same spot that work for my triceps. I'm gonna lock them where they're at. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna contract up, squeeze, hard, slow down. So that's a straight bar bicep curl. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna do about 12 reps. So you got tricep push downs, you're gonna do 12 to 15, and you're gonna come straight to the straight bar curl, and you're gonna do 12. Now you can do 4 rounds, because it's the first set of exercises. Sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 4. It just depends on how I feel, but for the rest of the workouts, it's gonna be 3 rounds, okay? I'm gonna leave the reps and sets in the description as well. All right, so this next one, we're laying down, if you cannot tell. This one's gonna be a variation of a skull crusher, okay? So you can do the skull crushers with a bar. For me, much more comfortable for me to do it with a dumbbell. So what I do is I put the dumbbell up straight above my head, like so, and I keep the elbow in the same spot, let it come down. I really stretch, 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 stretch. See how it comes to the side of my head? And from here, I'm up. Okay, then you switch arms. All I'm doing with this hand is I'm just making sure that I'm contracting that tricep, okay? You don't have to do this, but I just like to feel the muscle, make sure it's working properly, okay? All right, so that was a dumbbell skull crusher. We do about 15 reps per arm. With those dumbbell skull crushers, I kind of go off feel, okay? So I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I like to make sure that I'm getting my triceps exasperated as much as possible. So, you know, usually that's around 15 reps, but if it feels like I can do 20, I'll go up to 20, but then the next round I just go up weight, you know what I'm saying? So after that, we're gonna superset with hammer curls, a variation of a hammer curl. So as you can see, there's variations to everything. I do all the variations, but I'm gonna show you what I do typically, okay? So, right here with the hammer curl, just simple. Whatever arm you're doing, you're gonna bring it forward just a little bit, because you always want the elbow exactly where it is when you do the straight bar curl or you do the triceps. So elbow comes forward, you lift. Now the one thing I see with hammer curls is you coming too far in, okay? So here's my shoulder, it's coming in. You want to keep it in line to the outside a little bit of your bicep, okay? Or of your shoulder. So other arm, right on the outside of that shoulder, okay? So the elbow comes forward, just slightly. The dumbbell stays on the outside of the shoulder, right? Bam. Bam. Come from the side, here, right? So another variation would be, and this is for when your arms get they're blasted, you can't really do any more reps. Elbows back, okay, like such, and you're gonna do a pump, okay? So right here, elbows are back, you get a pump, okay? What that's gonna do is, it's gonna allow you to get the bottom half of that contraction, because that's where you're the strongest when it comes to those hammer curls. So when you're exasperated, you can't get them up here all the way. You're gonna do the bottom half pumps, and you're gonna do as many as you can, okay? What I usually do is I like to do the regular 3 rounds with regular hammer curls, and then what I do is I add about 2 of those into the end. So I'll do 3 rounds, and I'll come back for a 4th round, rep it out, put them down, relax for a second, then I'll do it again, rep it out. Then I'll go to the next set, all right? Or the next exercise. All right, we're moving on to the last round of our arm workout. We're gonna do some overhead tricep extensions. Now, if you cannot tell, I did the 3 different levels of tricep, right? We went down, okay? Then we went from a skull crusher. Now we're gonna go above the head. I always like to switch the variations up as far as where I'm pulling from. Same for biceps, okay? Even though today, most of our biceps are pulling from the same, it's a good idea to jump on an incline sometimes, or jump on the high machine curls, okay, where your elbow's up here. It's always good to get different angles, especially when you've been hitting the same angle for a long time. It really, it'll help you pass those plateaus, confuse the muscle, and make sure you're getting overall growth of the full arm, okay? So this is a tricep extension. Here, oh, got it. All right. So there's different variations of this too, okay? So some people you'll see come here and they'll be here and they'll come down with it, okay? You can do that. You can come straight up with it. Me personally, I like to find the sweet spot because that's where I get the best contraction, okay? So right here, I put my elbows all the way back like such. I get a really good stretch and I'm coming not straight up, but at about a 45 angle, okay? And I come up and you can see the tricep contracting right now, right? Down, stretch, up, squeeze that tricep. Down, stretch, squeeze that tricep. A lot of these workouts are really about the contraction, okay? A lot of growing and a lot of growing and how your body looks and how well you grow is gonna be about how hard you actually squeeze the muscle that you're training. Okay, so you're gonna do that. All right, about 12 reps, 12 to 15 is the sweet spot for me when it comes to arms. I'm gonna do 3 rounds, but obviously we got a superset, so we're gonna move on to the bicep portion of this superset. All right, so we're down here, we're low on the bench. Most of you guys have heard of this workout. Arnold Schwarzenegger's big on this one. This is a concentration curl, and I like to add some type of shaping exercise, some type of real deep contraction exercise to my biceps to end my workouts, okay? So today we're gonna do it with the dumbbell. Sometimes I do it with the cables, which you'll see in future videos, I'm sure. But right now, we're gonna do a concentration curl with the dumbbell. So how I like to do mine is a lot of times I see people go like this, right? They're not really getting much contraction in the biceps. So what I do, I take my elbow, I put it all the way on the outside of my knee, and then I lean my body back, okay? So my shoulder's not stopping the contraction. If I'm up here, I can only go so far. If I'm back here, I can get that little bit more contraction, okay? So, put it right here. You come up, all the way down, come up, squeeze. See how my shoulder's not in the way of the contraction? Squeeze. Squeeze. Switch arms. Here. See how my elbow's on the outside, out the very tip of my leg. You come up, get that nice squeeze. All right, so there you got it. That's the arm workout, man. That's what that's my go-to workout, man. Every once a week, I always get a good arm workout in because it is my lagging body part. So that's something that I really focus on. This is one of my go-to arm workouts. This is one of the ways I grew my arms almost 3 inches, right? Obviously over the course of a couple of years, but you know, even an inch of growth in a year, that's a big time, right? So we're talking about 3 inches almost of growth. It's really about that contraction, man. You gotta really squeeze, you gotta really focus on the muscle that you're working out on, all right? If you have any questions, leave me a comment. If you wanna learn any other workouts, how to grow your shoulders, how to grow your back, legs, whatever it is, how to burn fat, I'm here for y'all. I'm giving you free game. I'll make a video about it. Just leave me a comment and let me know what you wanna know. It's that simple, all right? Let's get it.